the train ride too. Non-stop to Jamaica, right?
Yeah, right.
That dining car was pretty sweet. Got the scallop and steak. Oh man. We're walking on the train while it's moving, and that's fun. I got a question. Where are we going? What are we doing today?
We're going on a train ride.
We're going on the train ride? Where are we going on the train ride to?
To Jim Thorpe.
We're going to Jim Thorpe. That's right. We are at the Reading and Northern Railroad Station, and we are catching a train to Jim Thorpe today. We're gonna eat some Fasnachts, we're gonna get some good food, and we are gonna have a great time. So we hope you stick along for the adventure today. Let's get it started. Looks like that is our train down there. Let's get our tickets. Hello.
Hello. How are we doing today?
Good, you?
Good. All right, what's your last name?
Cowles, C-O-W-L-E-S.
All right, there you are.
All right, thank you much. We just go down there?
Yep. See the gentleman with the door open.
All right, we got our tickets. I think it's go time. It looks like this will be our train.
I'm so glad you guys can make it.
All right, well, we're on the train. I think it's time to start rolling. We're moving. Yay.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome aboard the Reading Blue Mountain and Northern Railroad and our excursion to historic Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. As we begin our journey, we have a few important announcements. Please keep your heads, hands, and legs, for that matter, inside the coaches at all times. There is a restroom available in each coach for your convenience. And if you have any belongings with you, please store them in the racks overhead or on the floor at your feet, but not in the aisles nor on other seats. As we depart outer station, a member of our crew will be passed into your coach to punch and collect your ticket stubs, so please have those ready. You will want to retain the large portion of your ticket, as you will need to present that to our crew before reboarding the train in Jim Thorpe this afternoon. Your operating crew today is engineer Tim, your conductor is Colin, your car attendants are Ed and Kenny, and my name is Josh. I'll be providing selling scenic highlights and points of interest along our route today.
We are getting ready to pull up to our second stop here, which is Port Clinton Station, and pick up some more passengers to continue on our journey to Jim Thorpe. Look at all these old engines. That is pretty cool. quick stop in Port Clinton. I'd say we were here maybe 3-5 minutes. And we are on our way to our next stop, which is Tamaqua.
After we cross Broad Street, watch to our running left-hand side for our recently expanded roundhouse, where we house and maintain our two serviceable steam locomotives, number 425 and number 2102. Just beyond the steam shop is our relatively new wheel true shop as well. Our train is now passing through the site of the former Atlas Powder Company, which produced dynamite and other explosives used in our region's prevalent mining industry. Today, Copperhead Chemical Company occupies a mere fraction of this property, and they produce nitroglycerin, which is used in heart medications. Our next stop will be Tamaqua Station. Tamaqua, next stop.
Moving. Next stop, Jim Thorpe.
That was the Tamaqua Tunnel, which was bored through the mountain in 1854.
Well, in the beginning of this, we told you it was a Fasnacht train. At least I think I mentioned it was a Fasnacht train. We have the Fasnacht. It is definitely time for a Fasnacht. Do you like Fasnachts? Leave a comment down below. Fasnacht, really, if you're not from around like the kind of Pennsylvania Dutch area, is really just like a donut, but fried in lard, I believe. Absolutely slamming. The Amish communities around here make amazing Fasnachts. So if you've never had a Fasnacht, and you come to central Pennsylvania or like around the Pennsylvania Dutch area, make sure you check out some Fasnachts. You'll love them. They're absolutely delicious, especially if you like donuts. Now the Fasnacht does come with some powdered sugar and some syrup. I'm more of a plain guy. Let's give it a try. Pretty good. Pretty good Fasnacht.
During the layover in Jim Thorpe, you will have the opportunity to ride one of our Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway trains. These trains operate about 8 miles into the Lehigh Gorge State Park for a 70-minute round trip. You will have time to ride their 1 o'clock departure and their 1 o'clock departure only. If you'd like to take a ride with them, please visit our ticket booth located at the Jim Thorpe station. And if you present your ticket stub from this train, they will provide you a discount of $10 for adults and $5 for children in standard coach seating only. Our train is now passing through Jim Thorpe Junction, where we will diverge onto our Jim Thorpe Ranch, while our main line continues northward to Pittston over the bridge across the Lehigh River. This bridge opened for service in February of 2020 and allows the railroad a progressive move between North Reading and key points north such as Penobscot, Pittston, and Tunkhannock.
I don't know if you can see the train through the trees, but that is the Lehigh Valley Scenic Gorge train. And we're waiting on them to pull in the Jim Thorpe. We're on that one. The dome car.
Our train is now entering the Jim Thorpe Rail Yard. On our right-hand side is one of the railroad's 2 turntables. We use this turntable area to service our steam locomotives for popular steam train excursions. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be arriving at the Jim Thorpe station in just a few moments.
This area right over here, if you come up like during fall foliage or in the summer season, that's all the parking area. And I will tell you, it is a massive struggle to find parking up here. You know, those are definitely peak tourist areas, and Jim Thorpe is popping in those areas. Like I said, if you want to check out a video of that and us riding on the Lehigh Valley Scenic Gorge Railway, check that out, because we rode a dome car and that was pretty sweet. But today it looks like pretty much the people who are going to be coming here are us on the train, and I believe another train coming from Pittston, so hopefully we won't be too crowded. But we're pulling into the station. I think we're going to get our tummies full. We're kind of hungry.
You're right, too.
Well, we successfully dismounted the train, and Maury has not gotten yelled at yet, so that's pretty exciting. She's not being a rebel yet today, but don't worry, there's still time. There's still time. There's our engine that took us here. Thing is pretty badass. Definitely cool. If you want another awesome way to experience Jim Thorpe, definitely check out the trolley. We spent a lot of time up here in Jim Thorpe already, so we do have some other videos. We'll leave some links down in the description if you want to check them out, or maybe I'll throw a link up here. But Jim Thorpe is definitely an awesome time, and the trolley is equally just as awesome to experience Jim Thorpe as the Lehigh Valley Scenic Gorge train. So definitely check out the trolley. Don't sleep on the trolley. It's a pretty good way to experience it. Definitely a lot of awesome food here in Jim Thorpe. The place we're checking out today is called Mist Sushi, Hibachi, and Gastro Pub. We've never eaten here, heard great things about it though. So let's see what we can get. Got the scallop and steak with half and half fried rice and noodle. And more, you got the shrimp hibachi with veggies. It's really good. They're good.
Next stop, you gotta go to the shop.
Okay. There's definitely some really cool art in here. Very close to the train stop. Right over there is a train station. Alright, well, I gotta say, if you are in the mood for some Japanese cuisine or Thai cuisine, definitely check out Mist. The food was delicious. Maury and I agreed we would both give it probably about a 9 out of 10. The service was good. Portions were very, very large. On the weekends, they don't have lunch specials, so you're automatically into the dinner portion. So come hungry. Their drinks were slamming. The Mai Tais were very good, nice and strong, just the way we like them. And yeah, we got our tummies full, so I think we are going to cruise around Jim Thorpe a little bit. As you can see, right over there is the train station. And here is Broadway Street, which is kind of like the street where all the shops, bars, restaurants, stuff like that are. So we are going to head up Broadway Street and check out some shops. One of the cool things that I will mention, if you have not been to Jim Thorpe is known as like the Switzerland of the United States. Mainly because of the old architecture. Really resembles the buildings from Switzerland.
San Francisco.
Definitely a little chilly out today. It's in the 30s. It's supposed to be 60 tomorrow. Wish it'd be 60. Coffee house is pretty cool. Looks awesome. Taking forever. Did not get anything in a coffee house. So here's another really cool street. There's a lot of shops. I think we're gonna head into the Country Witch Candle and Magic Shop. Let's see what they got in here. Goat horns. Definitely a unique shop. Not a whole lot in there. Some antlers and horns and candles. But I wish you could have smelled the smell of the shop. It was very, very good. Very nice aroma. The train station is pretty cool. We learned our lesson the hard way. Make sure if you need to use the restroom, you plan accordingly, because the only public restrooms are in the train station. And outside of the train station, the only other place you can really get a restroom is going to be like one of the restaurants. They only let you use them if you're eating there. So just a fun fact to keep in mind. But inside the train station, you know, they have a lot of history. They have like a timeline of history of Jim Thorpe, as well as like an information center. You can get a lot of informational packets. And if you have any questions, you can talk to some people who are in there at a booth as well. So here's another one of the pretty popular restaurants here in Jim Thorpe. That is called the Molly Maguire's. Molly Maguire's are pretty cool. I'll get into that in probably another video. But definitely a good place to go eat. So right here's a pretty cool mansion. It's called the Asa Packer Mansion. It's more of like a museum. Unfortunately, it is not open right now, but they do give tours daily. I'll put a link to their website up here for you. Just a little bit past the Asa Packer Mansion is the Harry Packer Mansion. And this mansion is pretty neat. Have you seen it somewhere before? Comment down below. If you're a Disney fan, I bet you've seen this mansion, or at least something that very closely resembles this mansion. So comment down below if you think you've seen this mansion before. Disney's The Haunted Mansion actually got the idea of their mansion build from the Harry Packer Mansion. So if you think that that mansion looks familiar, and you guess that you may have seen that in Disney's Haunted Mansion, you're correct. That is where you've seen it before. Now, the Harry Packer Mansion is still operable. It is actually a hotel, kind of like a bed and breakfast now. And I just read a sign up there. According to the sign, they do have like murder mystery weekends and stuff there as well. I'll leave a link down in the descriptions, you know, if you'd like to find out any more information on the Asa Packer Mansion or the Harry Packer Mansion. You know, they were very prominent families back here, you know, back in the heyday of Jim Thorpe. So, but I'll leave some links down there if you'd like to check out some more information about them, or if you'd like to stay there, book a tour there. Definitely pretty neat places to check out. One thing I will mention here, as we're waiting for our train to come, Jim Thorpe is a really cool place. This is probably the third or fourth time we've been here now. I would recommend coming here in the spring or summer. It is a lot more full, but I feel like there's a lot more things to do, and it's definitely not cold. It's really chilly today, so it's kind of hard to find some stuff to do unless you just really want to kind of eat or bar hop to get out of the elements and stay warm. And Maury had also just mentioned that the jail that is here, which is very notorious for the Molly Maguires, is closed, which kind of stinks, because that was something we were really hoping to bring to you guys in this video. The jail is something that we've been wanting to check out here for a while, but you know, it's a really cool experience to come and just check out Jim Thorpe if you've never been here before. I would just probably recommend you do it more in the spring, summer, fall foliage. I didn't recommend that. That's an excellent time to come and see the Lehigh Valley Scenic Gorge train. But you know, it's Jim Thorpe's a really nice area. Right down there is the train station. So the last time that we were here, I don't know if you can see that kind of a big mansion that's up there on top of the hill. We actually did some truck camping up there at a place called 1,000 Mile View. Now, that campground that we stayed at the 1,000 Mile View is still up higher than what that building is. But that building used to be a very famous hotel back in the heyday. I think from what they had said before on our trolley ride when we were here, is they had some famous musicians like Johnny Cash that played up there. And rumor has it they are refurbishing that property, and lo and behold, they are going to put a Ferris wheel up on top of it so you can see all over this beautiful land. Now, the Ferris wheel, I'm not sure when it will be completed or when that kind of hotel or resort will be opened. So we're pretty excited for that to get rebuilt and get opened up, because I think that's going to be a really awesome place. It was definitely very popular back in its heyday, and I can't wait to see what it's like now once they reopen that again. But I have one question. I don't know if you guys have seen our Ferris wheel experience before. Are we gonna get in the Ferris wheel?
No.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I am afraid of heights. I'm terrified of heights, and I don't know why the hell we're doing this Ferris wheel. We're moving.
I'm frozen right now.
You're frozen?
I can't even look at the camera.
You son of a bitch, we're going again. Ferris wheel's not looking too promising if we go up there. And if you have not seen our Ferris wheel video at Hershey Park, I recommend you going and checking that out if you want a pretty good laugh, because that was a hell of a trip for us. One other thing I forgot to mention, if you visit Jim Thorpe in the more warmer months, whitewater rafting is also a huge activity here, as well as you can rent bicycles or bring your own bicycles, and they have a bicycle train that you can take, I believe it's 25 miles, I think, You take the bicycle train up through the Lehigh Valley Gorge, and they drop you off, and then you can ride the rail trail all the way back to Jim Thorpe, which is an awesome experience. It's something that we want to do, not rent one. We want to bring our own bicycles up here and do it. So that's something you may see on this channel, maybe sometime this spring or summer. But definitely a lot of activities up here in Jim Thorpe or in the Pocono area. If you come up here in the wintertime, around the Pocono area, not so much in Jim Thorpe, but there are a lot of places to go skiing, a lot of ski resorts, snow tubing, definitely a lot of winter sports up here that you can partake in the winter months. We just got some pretty awesome treats here. Look at these things. All right, take care. Oh man. Wait a minute, that's our train, 308. Well, rumor has it, it's time to board our train. So right there is our train. And I hope it's true, because it is really chilly outside. So fingers crossed that we can go get on our train. Queen of the Valley, honey. That's you. You're the queen of the valley. Non-stop to Jamaica, right?
Yeah, right.
All right.
You're good.
Thank you. I think we're getting ready to come up on that tunnel again. I'm hoping that tunnel is pretty cool. And I think here it is. We are in the tunnel. Alright, well, rumor has it they have snacks and drinks available up in the dining car. I'm gonna go try to find that dining car, but I've never walked on a train before. Don't even know how to go in between them. So this ought to be interesting. Not gonna lie to you, that was pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can't talk Maury into coming up here and sitting in the dining car. That dining car was pretty sweet. All right, we got Maury with us. We're walking on a train while it's moving, and that's fun. A lot of fun. I gotta tell you, a nice little hack here. If you ride on this train and you don't want to just stay in your regular car, you are free to get up and move around the train. Come to the dining room train. You have a lot more room. You can get some snacks. It's pretty cool. Even comes with a beautiful honey too. Look at her. Mira esta.
Reading Outer Station will be next and final stop, Reading Outer Station. All change.
Alright, well, we are pulling up to the station. That was a pretty cool trip that we had here. I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely used up a whole Saturday doing it. And I believe it was roughly around 120 miles from the Reading Outer Station to Jim Thorpe and then back to the Reading Outer Station. So don't forget, if you want to take this trip, I highly, highly recommend you check out the dining car because it's a lot more comfortable. As you can see behind me, hardly any people on it, which is a little more preferable in our book. But you know, we had an awesome time here. I'll throw some prices up here. It's actually really, really reasonable. For us, we wanted to do the longer trip on it, which was from the Reading Outer Station to Jim Thorpe, and I think that was like $39 a person roughly. But I'll throw the prices up here so you guys can see it. Like I said, I think that's going to wrap up this week's adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, I thought the video was ending, but I'm going to give you one more tip. See that big sign? Don't park under it. A lot of poopies. Don't know if you can see that in the camera, but definitely a lot of bird poopies.